Now, what do you know about the Ebira people of Kogi State in Nigeria?
They are master weavers of exclusive and durable fashion piece made from the Itinochi textile material.
You're talking about materials like this?
This is the material we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it has been painstakingly woven by the women of Ebira land.
You won't believe it, but the material from which our costumes are made are painstakingly woven by hand by these women from Ebira.
The Igbos have their kwete, the Yorubas have their ashoke, and today we head to Ebira to see the Ebira cottage weaving industry powered by women and sustained from time immemorial.
If any industry needs support, it is Ebira cottage weaving industry. Trust me.
So you come with us to Ebira land. Festivals are cultural iconic moments for kinship reconnection in many African societies. Historically linked to their pre-colonial ancestry, the Ebira ethnic group predominantly occupying about 5 local governments in the mineral-rich hills of Kogi State and also scattered across 6 other states of Nigeria, namely Nasarawa, Edo, Benue, Ondo, Oyo and Osun. The OHUEJE OHINOYI festival is a homecoming of sort, celebrated annually at Okene, the administrative center of the Ebira-speaking people. The Ebira festival draws huge attendance from indigenes for its historical significance and non-indigenes attracted by the ravishing showcase of Ebira culture and hospitality. In its 6th edition, our lens captured this heritage ceremony packed with exhibition of the rich history and unending cultural heritage of the Ebira people, displayed through the entertaining cultural performances, depicting the economy of the people, agrarian, accompanied by reverberating sounds emanating from the locally crafted musical instruments.
I am Oiza Daba. It's a privilege to be joining OHUEJE OHINOYI again. The theme this year was a 100 Loom March, and it focused primarily on our weaving culture as Ebira people. And as a partnership this year, Itai Our Cloth, which deals primarily in community focused projects that has to do with weaving, took the initiative to work with OHUEJE OHINOYI to achieve some of the milestones that we have this year.
Also exhibited were arts and crafts of raffia bags, decorative items, coral beads, and leather products, highlighting the craftsmanship of the Ebira people. Also on display were local cuisines of the people, sampled by many present at the event.
This is a papa made with beans. Wow. And it's very sweet. Nice one. Okay. Yeah. These are black soup.
Thank you.
Call it a pan.
Now I have to explain what those aspects you want to know about the loom.
Okay.
So
These
even
are
when we
beans.
started this program, when we started hyping it, I brought those material out one after the other.
These are
So if you look, let me have
amala.
one.
Yeah.
Do I have an extra
Made by
one?
cassava.
Yeah? No extra. Okay, so that I can look at it and tell you what it is. How will you know your own?
One of the best.
No, hold it. Let me pick one. Somewhere
Very
just
sweet.
in a hurry.
This the seed. Ebigorigo.
Test it.
This is akara papa.
Yeah.
Famed for their industriousness, Ebira land, like most traditional African societies, is largely an agrarian community. Owing to the wide cultivation of exotic crops, including cotton, the textile industry also gained foothold as a household economic activity widely practiced by women in Ebira land, either as a weaver or a trader. It is thus unsurprising to find a weaver in almost all Ebira households.
The thoughts I have about this event is that everything I have seen here is impressive. Everything I've seen here, the talent that these women have is encouraging. And because it has to do with women, I'm so happy, I'm so delighted. You can deduct that if we are to develop women, we will develop nations.
We have been in this for almost 6 years now. This is the 6th edition. But this edition is a special one because we go into our heritage proper. Because weaving is our culture here. That is weaving on the loom. So it's our culture here. It's a women trade, our women trade, and that is what actually they do for living. And you learn it as you are growing up. We pass it on to our children from mother to daughter. So this time around we decided to bring them up and let them show their skill and show their culture to the world. Because this is home of weaving in Nigeria, Ukene cloth precisely. So Ebira land is known for this for long. They started when there's no technology. Everything on the loom, if you can see, is all locally found. When there was no spin thread, they pick their cotton wool from the farm, remove the seed, blow it, spin it, they use it. We're not known, people are not known to have used leaves to cover themselves. They have been weaving even with banana strip before they come into cotton wool. They are not known for having walked nakedly as a tribe. So this time around we decided to bring up our culture, the weaving, and make it a competition for them so that we can improve them too economically.
Evolving from the early rudimentary weaving, today Okene town is a renowned market for Okene cloth, also known by the Yorubas as Ashoke, loosely translated to cloth from the upper north, an allusion to the geographical position of Ebira land. As practiced over the years, the OHUEJE OHINOYI Heritage Festival has been utilized as a forum to promote local industry of the people. This year, the focus is on the long-standing weaving industry of the Ebira people, empowering women and opening a gateway for the preservation of a long-standing heritage through the weaving contest featuring 100 women drawn from across Ebira land and supported by ace broadcaster cum creative entrepreneur Oizadaba, proprietor of the Ebira textile brand, Aita Our Cloth.
One of the other highlights of the event was also the prize awards ceremony, which really brought the joy to our women's faces because for long as Ebira people, our mothers have held the home front down. They have been through challenges and taken that onslaught of whatever the home front has to deal with, whether the fathers are there or not. And it's institutions like weaving that have held families together, that have caused families to be economically independent. It's a viable course to pursue. It's a viable course to pursue for the economy, and it's also a viable course to pursue in our institutions. So we used this opportunity at OHUEJE OHINOYI to advocate for our governments, especially the Ministry of Education, to take a second look and look at reintegrating weaving into the school curriculums.
My name is Sonuvai Adeza Solomon, one of the conveners of OHUEJE OHINOYI Heritage Festival. This year, being the 6th edition, we decided to go on economic tourism. And what have we chosen to do? We have decided to create competition for our weavers, and the competition is tagged the Big 100 Looms. And these Big 100 Looms involve organizing 100 women who are professional weavers in our local fabric. Aside the fact that we want it to become a tourism attraction, it is also intended to empower women and they create a window of commerce for them. And we thank God this is successful. The women that came, they were happy, they enjoyed the activities, and there was vibration in all sectors.
Indeed, the OHUEJE OHINOYI Festival has proven the need for preservation and the economic opportunities derivable in the transformation of heritage crafts to economically viable industries with the availability of an enabling environment.
Yeah, you have seen the 100 Bloom Festival. That's what I call it.
And I'm sure you've learned a thing or two from the Ebira culture.
And that's why the Destination West Africa project is very important, especially to tourism and economic development in West African region.
So until same time, when we come your way again, stay alive.